Welcome back to winemastery.co.uk. My name's John Lyford. This is
John Murphy.
I'm the dummy. This is the expert.
Mm.
Well, certainly a lot more expert than me.
We'll see you again then.
Well, I think so. So, we're looking at Malbec in this edition, one of our high street in our high street season. So we're looking at Malbec, seeing what we think of some of the high streets. So the first one we're going to try is Marks and Spencer's.
That's correct, Jess.
Okay, so it's an all-weather drink.
It's called the weather station, and I'm sure so somewhere this side or that side, wherever John decides, but you will see the bottle.
Okay, yes, you will.
Along with the price. You put the price on there as well?
Yes, I'll put the price on. Yes, I'll put the price on, but not until we've had a go at tasting it.
Okay.
So, colour, it's nice and bright and...
It's bright, it's got that garnety colour, it's a little bit lighter,
And after all your training, I can immediately detect that this is not going to be a Sauvignon Blanc.
No, you're very right, it's definitely not a Sauvignon Blanc.
See, that's without even tasting or smelling it.
Oh my goodness, you are becoming a professional, a pro at this. But no, you're right, it's not Sauvignon. You can see just around the edge, and again, you have to come out of the light there, but they are tiny, the purple hue again around the...
yes, you can.
Around the rim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a little go.
That's quite pleasant.
You know, it is, yeah. It's he's got that kind of, like when he came there, it reminded me of like fruitcake, or I thought like it reminded me of Christmas cake, and then as you got into it, it's raisins, like raisins and that.
Not dates.
Not dates, no. Definitely raisins.
Which are dried up grapes.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. But I don't know if I'd have expected that in there.
No, because you think that's what this would have left behind.
Okay.
Right.
It's kind of, there's a light cherry flavour that I smell in there as well. Yeah.
Can't get any plum or anything else though, really.
No. It smells fruity.
Yeah.
But I'm struggling to tell what they are.
To identify no fruit, apart from raisin and cherry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
2 out of 10 isn't good. No, I don't know how many they claim, but...
No, me neither. Let's have a taste, because sometimes when you taste that, it really pulls it all, doesn't it?
Wow. That's getting me in the back of the throat, the tannins. Making my eyes water slightly, actually.
It's a bit keen, that.
Yeah.
Definitely caught your teeth.
What year is it? Young?
I believe it's 2016.
Right, okay. So it's a young wine.
It is a very young wine.
Yeah.
Generally, I expect a Malbec to have a little bit of aging on there, hence to get that kind of, like I said in the introduction, kind of fuller, stewy, kind of the weightiness as well. But that's very, very light.
They do say it's best drunk within a year or so, don't they, on the label? So presumably it's like a young wine. It is just like so. Quite often, I think a young wine can be like a table wine. It's not really meant to savour on its own. It's meant to be enjoyed with food.
Yeah, it did say within two years, which again is unusual for a Malbec.
Yeah.
But then it's also South African Malbec, and I'm trying to think. I mean, I've tried a lot of wine, but I don't know if I've ever tasted a South African Malbec.
Have you not?
I'm trying to think. I do forget quite a lot as well. So
Maybe that's the South African style.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like they have a take on, like we said earlier, the Shiraz. They've got a different take on the Shiraz. So perhaps it's their style. But to be fair, it's got that a little bit of cherryish flavour in there. But there's not much to back it up. It really is quite. I describe that quite thin.
Yeah, it's a good, honest. A strange expression that came to my mind, but good, honest working man wine is what I wanted to say, which I guess. My mind's going to someone, that would be working in the fields and would have this
coming over here. I can see that. But for me, I don't know if I liked Malbec and then I picked that off the shelf and took that home. I don't think I'd be that impressed with it.
And actually, so if you like Malbec and you pick this up, it wouldn't be a typical Malbec. You might not enjoy it.
That would be my opinion.
Okay. Well, for my opinion, I think we should start actually trying to give it some form of score, perhaps as well, in terms of from 1 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, my score for that. I suppose also, without knowing the price, is difficult to do because if you're paying 50 quid for a bottle of wine, you would expect it to be boom, and so your score. But if you were paying 2 quid, actually that would affect what the score you would give, wouldn't it?
Yeah, should we give a score before and after, or?
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
Let's do that. So before would obviously be regardless of price. I'd put that. Only again to my personal talent. I put that at 4.
4, okay. I wouldn't argue too much with you on what I would like. I wouldn't be far off you. I'd give it a 5, but that would be a maximum of 5. Because of what you said, it's a kind of good, healthy Wickham, you know, and as a table wine, that would work very well. If I was to say that as I'm going to stick with 5 then.
Okay. So the mean of that being 4.5.
There's going to be a lot of that, isn't there? So now, if we did introduce the price,
yes,
and I know the price,
okay, I'm going to guess the price. So it's from Marks and Spencer's, so I'd expect that to slightly elevate it because they do tend to go for their marketing is aimed more at sort of higher quality foods and drinks. So if it was Sainsbury's or Tesco's or one of those, I'd be putting this at sort of like £5. But I'm going to go for £7.50.
very, very close.
Yeah,
£6.
£6. Oh, okay.
But then when we start introducing £6 to that,
okay, so then I would nudge my score from 4 to 5.
and I'd nudge mine from 5 to 6.
Okay.
Oh, maybe 5.5.
5.5.
A very healthy 5. Because still, I mean, again, if we're looking at personally, our personal opinion,
Of course.
you know, even at £6, I just think that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's the first one down.
Yes.
Let's hope number 2 is going to excite us even more. We'll see you there. See you in part 2.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.